Thank you. So we had lots of great ideas here. I will go because we do have 5 minutes. We were told we only had like 30 seconds, but we have 5 minutes. I'll tell you all the great ideas we came up with. Oh, sorry. I think we started out with this idea of having a research project. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways, it was a research project to try to figure out how many floating point operations we need for whole brain emulation. So the idea is, can we narrow this value? Is there even an astronomical value that we can ever get to? I'm sorry, the doc is not actually refreshing. It's the copy doc. Okay, so it doesn't have our updates then. Yes.
Let's see. Focus on the idea that we decided on the Celadon really well. It's okay.
I thought there were some good ideas, Neve. I'm sorry. So I thought there was a lot of great ideas in the group. So I want to give them just a little bit of exposure. This idea of the second idea I think we had was a small org or fellowship to data collection for human brain imaging. It's really great. I think there's some groups already starting to do that out there. But we ended up just focusing a Neurotech Academy or a Neurotech diploma. We want to think about how the heck we can get like 4 to 8 week program where people are exposed to whole brain emulation, BCI, and clinical neurotech. Some three very key topics that if you go into a standard undergraduate program, you're looking at like maybe 2 to 4 years, and then I don't know. But I think that if you're quite dedicated and self-paced and can motivate yourself, you can get through a program pretty quickly. There's a lot of motivations and reasons for this. We can follow the templates that are out there already. I think people in Foresight would probably help us put their cohorts, their first cohorts of Neurotech into this. I can say a few more things, but Nico's going to tell us a little bit about his experience with doing this already.
Thanks. Hi, everyone. Yeah, borrowing from curriculum building experiences at Neuromatch and diverse sort of like integration into the ecosystems experiences at diverse boot camps, we acknowledge that most of the funding, if we're talking about 10K, goes into reaching a scalable or a critical mass for further scaling, so to actually involve an active audience that is not just, a tiny course for 15 people. And thus, 10K would go mostly into the implementation of an actual platform, such as an e-learning one, and all the background services that you need for that, so that you can reach that critical mass from the get-go. And further down the line, you would try to go into an accreditation process so that you can actually turn this into a validated degree complementary to like traditional science and journal publications. That's it.
Is that the final proposal that you agreed on?
Indeed.
Okay, cool. Well, you have 3 minutes. You guys can get questions, comments.
Yeah.
We tried to be realistic what 10K could get us, and we think that we could have this platform up and functional and informative. Yeah.
Which areas would it cover?
So whole brain emulation, clinical neurotech, and BCI. We think, and again, on the very hard like applied side, not as much as broad as obviously a neuroscience degree would. Yeah. Yeah, so the question was which areas we cover. So it'd be whole brain emulation, clinical neurotech, and BCIs, and yeah, with a focus on frontier, where we are, of course, leveraging a lot of AI knowledge that we have, and the ways we can use it to advance these fields.
Questions, comments? How is it different from a Coursera?
Well, it's very specialized. It would really be very focused on the types of challenges and issues we see at the frontier of advancing neurotech. We don't want to take the time to teach everyone cellular, molecular, and synaptic physiology if that's not what they're interested in learning, if they're just interested in the practical ways to advance the field. Yeah, sorry, one. Yes. So you're absolutely right. No, it's just a Neuromatch Academy. The diploma is more of a stamp of some sort. The accreditation won't be. We're not dealing with the state and government authorities to get this. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, just to complement that, it's just to situate the sort of like entity within like the broadest spectrum possible. Of course, we would try to focus on the shortest sort of like timeline goals so as to integrate into like relevant applied both theory and praxis, right? But it would be mostly to sort of like situate it within a broader landscape. Yeah.
Thank you very much, you guys.
Thank you.